Hello, let me introduce myself. My name is Dina Fitria. I am from group 2.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Aulia Putri Kinasih. The groups of this video. Kelompok group 2. AZWINA UNSTATED and UNSTATED detailed questions.
Stated and unstated detail questions. Introduction. Reading is one of the most important activities any successful student does in any course of study. It is important to note that reading is an active process. You need totally strategies that will enable you make sense of what you read. Reading is tested in the third section of the paper TOEFL test. This section consists of reading passages followed by a number of questions. On the paper TOEFL test, the third section is called Reading Comprehension. Reading comprehension is defined as the level of understanding of a text message. This understanding comes from the interaction between the words that are written and how they trigger knowledge outside the text message. There is only one type of question in reading comprehension, that is, multiple choice question. Ask you to select the best answer to question about the information given in the reading passages. A multiple choice question on the paper test may ask about the main ideas, directly answered details, indirectly answered details, vocabulary, or overall review ideas. The material of stated and unstated questions. Stated detail questions. A stated detail question asks about one piece of information in the passage rather than the passage as a whole. The answers to these questions are generally given in order in the passage, and the correct answer is often a restatement of what is given in the passage. This means that the correct answer often expresses the same idea as what is written in the passage, but the words are not exactly the same. If there are stated detail questions, students should identify those questions. The questions of stated detail questions are as follow. How to identify the question according to the passage. It is stated in the passage. The passage indicates that, which of the following is true. Where to find the answer. The answer to these questions are found in order in the passage. How to answer the question. Choose a keyword in the question. Skim in the appropriate part of the passage for the keyword or idea. Read the sentence that contains the keyword or idea carefully. Eliminate the definitely wrong answers and choose the best answer from the remaining choices. Unstated detail questions. While sometimes you will be asked in the reading comprehension section of the TOEFL test to find an answer that is not stated or not mentioned or not true in the passage, it is called unstated detail question. This type of questions really means that 3 of the answers are stated, mentioned, or true in the passage, while one answer is not. Your actual job is to find the 3 correct answers and then choose the letter of the one remaining answer. You should note that there are 2 kinds of answers to this type of question. 1. There are 3 true answers and 1 answer that is not discussed in the passage, or 2. There are 3 true answers and 1 that is false according to the passage. To answer the unstated detail question, you may follow the same steps as to find the stated detail question, but then you have to come up with the untrue answer. How to identify the question. Which of the following is not stated? Which of the following is not mentioned? Which of the following is not discussed? All of the following are true except where to find the answer. The answer to these questions are found in order in the passage. How to answer the question. Choose a keyword in the question. Scan the appropriate place in the passage for keyword, or related idea. Read the sentence that contains the keyword or idea carefully. Look for answers that are definitely true according to the passage. Eliminate those answers. Choose the answer that is not true or not discussed in the passage. Unstated question. Passage 1. In English, there are many different kinds of expressions that people use to give a name to anything whose name is unknown or momentarily forgotten. The word gadget is one such word. It was first used by British sailors in the 1850s and probably came from the French word gâchette, which was a small hook. In everyday use, the word has a more general meaning. Other words are also used to give a name to something unnamed or unknown, and these words tend to be somewhat imaginative. Some of the more commonly used expressions are a what do you call it, a what's this, a thingamabob, a thingamajig, a doodad, or a doohickey. Question 1. Which of the following is not mentioned in the passage as an expression for something that is not known to? A what is it? 3. A gadget 4. A thingamabob 5. A doohickey analysis. This question asks for the one answer that is not mentioned, so 3 of the answers are listed in the passage and 1 is not. You should look for the 3 answers that are mentioned. Since gadget, thingamabob, and doohickey are listed in the passage, the second, third, and fourth answers are incorrect. A what is it is not listed in the passage, so the first answer is the best answer to this question. Passage 2. The Florida Keys are a beautiful chain of almost 1,000 coral and limestone islands. These islands form an arc that heads first southwest and then west from the mainland. U.S. Highway 1, called the Overseas Highway, connects the main islands in the chain. On this highway, it is necessary to cross 42 bridges over the ocean to cover the 159 miles from Miami on the mainland, to Key West, the farthest island on the highway and the southernmost city in the United States. Questions. 1. Which of the following is not mentioned about the Florida Keys? 2. The Florida Keys are a chain of islands. 3. The Florida Keys contain coral and limestone. 4. The Florida Keys are in the shape of an arc. 5. The Florida Keys are not all inhabited. Which of the following is not true about U.S. Highway 1? It is also known as the Overseas Highway. It joins all of the islands in the Florida Keys. It has more than 40 bridges. It connects Miami and Key West. Analysis. The first question asks for the one answer that is not mentioned about the Florida Keys. The passage states that the Florida Keys are a chain. Answer A, with coral and limestone. Answer B, in the shape of an arc. Answer C, so these answers are not correct. The best answer is therefore answer D. The passage does not discuss whether or not the Keys are all inhabited. The second question asks for the answer that is not true about U.S. Highway 1. The passage states that it is called the Overseas Highway. Answer A, that it has 42 bridges. Answer C, and that it covers the 159 miles from Miami to Key West. Answer D, so these answers are not correct. The best answer is answer B. The passage states that the Overseas Highway connects the main islands in the chain, so it does not connect all of the islands.